Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Cosmic Star Heroine. I'm having even more fun replaying this than I thought I would. I'm glad that I made the decision to replay this after some number of years. Hopefully you're finding it quite amusing as well. Alright, talk to me, cool looking robot dude. Poor guy. Yeah, I'm sure nothing was stolen. It's definitely fine. Oh, it seems we have an agency rival. Okay, and then she puts her sunglasses on. Somebody thinks she's cool. We're gonna have to show you up, Echo. Sue. It's a man named Sue. Wait, I want to finish exploring API HQ. Yeah, I kind of get that impression. So are they using debrief to mean briefed? Because those aren't the same. Debriefing is what you do after a mission. It's like an after-action report. Briefing is what you get before the mission. You do seem to be contradicting yourself, Dave. I'm a complicated man. Sure you are. Mutated forest on the surface of Romu. Sounds pretty cool. Terrorist faction called Astria. I'm going to try to pay attention to the plot, even in the midst of commentating and enjoying all the game's jokes. Because there is a real plot underneath all the jokes. So hopefully it doesn't all just go over my head due to me being distracted. Okay, it says the government is a threat. They're probably not wrong, but let's just gloss that over. The Great War, you say? $100 credits. That doesn't sound like a lot. Long live bureaucracy. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely a briefing, not a debriefing. But we'll let that one go this time. So I think it's going to be, as strange as this sounds, given the tone of the game, as you can see, probably a semi-realistic situation where both the government forces and the terrorists are both bad guys. That actually kind of sounds like my life, but never mind. Wow, Alyssa, you sound like you're quite a Boy Scout, or Girl Scout as the case may be. It's probably not actually like that. Yeah, that's a lot more realistic. Alright, so what can you do, Dave? Mr. Neckbeard? Alright, so you can do lightning damage, increase style. Who even knows? Okay, effect changes depending on locale, and Vio hack. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, enemy loses next turn. You're missing your closing parenthesis, by the way. Just FYI. Kind of equipment have we got? Retropad. Comes pre-installed with all the best games from your youth. Oh, goodness. This game hits a little too close to home sometimes. Sleek specs. Alright. Well, let's explore HQ a bit more. We already talked to... No, we didn't talk to this guy. Interesting. Okay, we already... Yep, we already got this dialogue. That's a smiley face. It's a sine wave smiley face. Oh, well. Keep at it, bro. Maybe someday you can be as cool as us. Yep, that would be me. I am amazing. Okay, so if you talk to either of them, you just get the same conversation. Loyalty cleaning sweep. That's a little sinister, actually. Oh, Alyssa, that is a very naive thing to say. Whoa, whoa, whoa! One of our own guys got executed. Whoa, wait a minute. API suddenly sounds way more evil after that little bit of dialogue. Like, not low-key evil, pretty flagrantly evil. Alyssa, are you sure you're working for the good guys? Yeah, the game, like I said, has a very light, very comedic tone. I mean, that's pretty evident by this point, but that doesn't mean it isn't serious sometimes, too. Okay. Oh, just the next hit. Okay, that's really good to know. That's why he took such massive damage from that hyper water I hit him with, that boss. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is a very tactical game, actually. Like, you really need to put thought into your moves. All hits received cause taunt. Okay. Well, that's for the entire battle. Okay, good to know. Rust only works on robots, makes sense. Curse only works on astral enemies. Okay. That was actually pretty useful, dude. Thanks. Okay, so physique isn't just for... We don't have separate stats for our physical attack and defense. They both come from the same stat. Okay, so apparently tech and magic are two separate things in this world. Okay, and cunning is about ailments and item. Those are very non-standard stats, so it was useful to get that little bit of tutorial. Okay, and you improve your stats in the way that you improve your stats in every RPG ever made. This person sounds like every software developer who ever lived, including me. So at least there's that. Indeed. You look like you're trying really hard to look cool. Oh, I'm starting to remember this as well. Right. Yeah, so as he's explaining, it's not like other RPGs where you try to put a status effect on an enemy, it's just totally random whether it succeeds or fails. They actually have hidden hit points for the different status effects. If you try to put a stat on an enemy and it fails, then unless they're just straight up fully immune to that stat, you are lowering their hit points to that stat. And once it hits 0, you can actually affect them with it. I don't know why I repeated that since he just literally explained it. But it's a really cool mechanic. I quite like that one. It makes ailments more useful, I think. Transforming weapons is a pretty cool concept, I'd have to say. Okay, left weapons, right shields. Well, offense over defense, right? A reinforced rod. Okay, better than what we've got. How much does it cost? 25, and we have 228 credits. I'll take it. Buy and equip. I always appreciate when that's consolidated into a single command. Okay, we can upgrade everybody's stuff, so we will. Buy and equip. Buy and equip. Alright, and then let's sell the old stuff. I don't think there's any reason to hang on to it. We do not get much money for this old crappy equipment. Thank you. Looks like we can only buy one shield, the Chemist, which has an ability called Alchemize, which may cause hideous mutations, and it increases our cunning. I'll take it. What was the old one? None whatsoever. Okay. Oh, okay. I actually hit the shoulder buttons on this screen to change characters, unlike with the weapons. Okay, yeah. We'll get one for Dave, and we can't afford one for Chan. And it looked like she already had something anyway. Oh, I see. Okay. Adventurer, that was on Alyssa, right? Okay, so Alyssa actually did already have one equipped. That's right. Sorry, I'm remembering how to play the game here. So do I actually prefer the Chemist? Do I? The Adventurer actually has a lot more abilities on it, and they seem pretty useful. I think I actually want that. Did I waste my money buying those multiple Chemists? Because I think I actually kind of like the ones that we had. Oh, and also, we have different, if you look in the lower left, characteristics for how often we get the hyper effect. So it's much faster for Alyssa than it is for Chan or Dave. Benefit of being the main character, I suppose. Yeah, I kind of regret blowing all that money on those Chemists now that I realize we already had these shields. I almost kind of want to put one on Chan just so that I feel like I didn't completely waste my money. Well, it's early in the game. It's not... I don't think it's a critical mistake to waste a bit of money early in the game, because stuff is generally cheap anyway. No one allowed in the secure storage area, eh? Can't talk to that guy at all. Okay, well, I think we're done here. So, where do we go to deploy? Ah, right here. I do like these little animated cutscenes. I use the term animation loosely. Mostly it's a lot of panning images around, but they're still cool. A lot of dithering effects, which gives that old school look. Oh, I remember this track. This is a really good one. Chances of us ending up just blasting our way in and not taking the stealthy approach. Alright, so we got put down in this clearing. Seems to have only one exit. Mutated hellscape indeed. Ah. I wouldn't necessarily assume it's just as easy to reverse it. Like I said, every once in a while the game has actually a little bit of serious stuff going on in addition to all the comedy. Bio-warfare, huh? Pretty unpleasant. Alright, we have a branching path, a few different ways we can go. Terrorist A. Imagine if that was your name. Kinda makes you born to a particular career path, doesn't it? Well, that was cryptic. Alright, let's backtrack a bit, because that kind of feels like story progress, doesn't it? So if there's anything optional to find, it's more likely to be in this direction. Oh, I see enemies. Alright, mutated horrors. Okay, Dave is going first. I get the idea Dave is going to be very good against robotic enemies, so this probably isn't his forte. But we might as well start by poisoning one of these guys. Let's, Alright, we've got radiation brought to life. Sentient snot, appetizing. Frogoths. Three-legged mutant frog horrors. Their legs are most delicious. Highly poisonous, but delicious. Weak to fire and earth. Oh, these guys are actually weak to electricity. I stand corrected, Dave. Go ahead and zap that froggy. Okay. And none of them were weak to water. Let's see. Let's have Alyssa poison the sentient snot. Good. And what can Chan do? Or Chan? Yeah, let's focus and hit all of them with our next gun, Nancy. Alright. Let's try an Enviro hack and see what it does. Okay, it heals everybody. That was a little unnecessary, I think, but now we know what it does. Let's see. Let's just whack them. I'm gonna hope that the Gunmancy hits pretty hard, since I'm dividing my damage. Alright, that worked out. Stuns. What's this program? Piercing damage, sure. You know what, though? Save that. Okay, no, don't save that, because it's the only damaging move you've got right now. Kill the froggy. That was a lot of damage. Maybe I should have used that on the sentient snot. Oh well, c'est la vie. I don't think that this thing is long for this world. Chan, your inability to learn new abilities. Aha! Use this item in combat to increase an ally's current style. Of course. Of course it works that way. Right, items. Until we have more than 8 items, there's no reason not to always equip an item. Okay, well, useful to have, maybe. What are these? These bugs, are they enemies? No. Okay, so is this story progress or optional? Okay, so probably we come back to this door later and it'll be open. Oh, okay. Not supposed to cross that bridge. Understood. I know. Go this way then. Grr. Okay, fine. Which way then? This is where I came from, right? Yeah, that's the starting clearing. This is a really cool environment, though. I mean, this really feels like an alien planet. And the backstory of it got turned into this mutated hellscape because of a past war in biowarfare. It's actually really cool. Like, legitimately. That's what's cool about this game is, yeah, they crack a lot of jokes. It's pretty lighthearted a lot of the time. But it's not just a big comedy routine. Like, there's legitimately cool locations and stuff, too. Okay, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, let's not miss this chest. 50 credits. Not a lot, but I'll take it. And man, it seems like a lot of work went into these tile sets. Oh, okay. Battle begin. What are you vulnerable to? Fire. I don't think... Got tired of waiting for dinner. I don't think any of us can do fire damage, can we? But we can poison it. Perfect. And I guess just start wailing on it, right? I could make it vulnerable to the next attack. Let's wait, though. That was a lot of damage. Okay, now let's make it vulnerable to the next attack. Alright, and... Owned. Oh wow, I just realized that thing has a lot of hit points. I just now noticed that. Okay. We're in for a bit of a fight here, aren't we? Alright, Alyssa kind of got hit pretty hard by that thing, so... Oof. This is a nasty plant. Yeah, let's avoid bullet it while we're in hyper mode. Yeah, that was some damage. Now, 143 HP left still. We get a lot of turns before it goes again, though. I'm still learning my character's abilities, too. Yeah, I really like how, instead of just the same random encounter 50 times, every fight in this game practically feels different. And as I said, that's one of the reasons I think this is a lot more LPable than your typical RPG would be. Okay, a potion, that sounds amazing. I was waiting for that. Oh, I can only equip up to 3... I bet the number of items I can equip is equal to my number of party members. That would make a lot of sense. Well, sorry sunglasses, but a healing potion sounds better. Well, those are some freaky looking things. Let's fight them. Alright, what are you vulnerable to? Bone Beast. Deadly in life. Unstoppable in death. Alright, nothing here is vulnerable to lightning. So... Alright, and how many hit points did they have? 140, so... The sentient snot is a little tougher than the bone beasts. Let's just poison it. And... Alright, so those guys were vulnerable to water, right? Yeah. I will inspire myself. I think we all know what's coming. And let's have Chan focus. Oh no, Dave! Dave! Dave is down! How dare you kill Dave? Our favorite neckbeard friend. Okay. Whale. Next item used has double strength. It's a little late now. Oh no! Alyssa is stunned. Chan! Oh god. At least Chan is in desperation mode. That's good, that's good. I probably want to keep her on her feet. Okay. Only the sentient snot remains. Let's make it vulnerable to... No, let's just kill it. Whew. Yikes. Like I said, heroine mode doesn't mess around. DX9 military grade purification torch. If it's a shadow op, is it officially sanctioned? That kind of seems a little contradictory. Oh, okay. Chan got a new ability. Excellent. Do I have to equip it? Nope, there it is. Fire damage. Okay, we can do fire damage now. Superb. I don't know, this jungle seems pretty moist. I don't think it could catch on fire so easily. Then again, it is some kind of weird mutant alien jungle, so who knows. Oh, an accessory for Alyssa. Right now, she has a stealth satchel increasing cunning, the aqua satchel. A wet exterior hides a surprisingly dry interior. Okay, it's not a purse, it's a satchel. My mistake. Water damage up. Nothing here seems vulnerable to water, though, so maybe I'm going to want to hold off on equipping that. Okay, anything else to be had over here? Or is the idea that now I backtrack and Dave's script has finished hacking that gate for us? Could be, could be. This area still has awesome music, by the way. I'm never going to stop splurging over how good this game's music is. Oh, okay. Okay, game. I see. You know, it might seem hand-holdy, but in a way I think I appreciate that it told me that this is the wrong way to go, so I didn't pointlessly backtrack and waste a bunch of time. You could make an argument either way there, and I can see how someone could be annoyed with that bit of hand-holdiness, but there I actually appreciated it. It saved me a lot of pointless wandering. Well, that sounded dramatic. Is it the terrorists fighting the mutants? Do we even, like, have a side that we care wins in that scenario? Oh, the terrorists appear to have gotten wrecked. Alright, now we backtrack. Understood. Well, so some kind of horrible monster appears to be... Oh, was it these guys? Probably not. So what are you? Arrows. Rapidly increases in speed if not defeated quickly. Thanks for letting me know. Weak to wind. I don't think any of us do wind damage. How do we want to handle this? Maybe buff ourselves? The Enviro hack here seems to be an all heal. Let's see. I just realized I'm a little slow sometimes. It's the bottom of the turn order that is the beginning, not the top. That was confusing me, but now I understand. You know, I really like opening with poison. It seems to work pretty well. Good. I also like how ailments seem to have a pretty high success rate of getting inflicted in this game. It makes them way more useful than in a lot of RPGs. Alright, you know what, Dave? I want your Void Bullet to do a lot of damage on the next turn. And Chan can focus. Okay, now. Finish him. Okay, that didn't quite finish him. Alright. Drown seems to be Alyssa's best ability, I think. And Purification Torch time on everybody. I killed nothing! I killed nothing! This is looking grim. I think it's time for the Enviro hack to heal everybody. Okay, we need to start killing these. He survived with 1 hit point. That's so annoying. Alright. What is the best thing you can do? Probably just a regular attack, it seems like. Okay. I'm not scared of just one of these things. I think this fight's in the bag. I'll just spam attacks at it. I don't think it's gonna last. Well done to us. Okay. No desperation penalty. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but more healing is always good. Also, a nice little pun with calling it patch. I like that. Okay, terrorists who may or may not secretly be good guys. Anybody alive? What kind of horrible monster killed you? Okay, they had a key card. A little harsh, Dave. So Dave is kind of a jerkwad about it. Chan seems to be a little more sensitive. And Alyssa's a little more analytical about it. You know, it's amazing how much you can tell about their personalities just from how they react to the dead bodies. That's actually kind of good writing, isn't it? Dave's just like, huh, sucks to be them. Aw, nothing else to loot. Chan's all broken up about it, and Alyssa's all business. Really does tell you a lot about the characters. Alright. Let's see. Been recording about half an hour. You know what? Let's keep going. Just a little longer, not too much. Alright, so what are we facing now? 3 Froggists and 2 Death Ray Guns that appear to have been taken over by the mutant life or something. Leaves an equal opportunity death dealing. How egalitarian. Vulnerable to lightning. Everything here is vulnerable to lightning. Well, that's useful. We'll have Dave use his lightning power when he is in hyper mode then. In the meantime, let's... Let's confound one of these guys. Maybe the Death Ray Gun. Excellent. Alright. And Alyssa will... Let's inspire... You know, with 5 enemies, I think the ability to hit all of them is going to be useful. So we'll inspire Chan, have her focus. Now hope we don't die. Brutal. Alright. I guess kill the easier ones first, the weaker ones. Makes sense to me. Because they do damage as well. They're vulnerable to water, aren't they? No, they aren't, but those guys are. Alright, Chan, I'm counting on you. This better kill at least one of these guys. Okay, that was incredible. And now, a well-timed Enviro hack. Perfect. I was going to have him use an attack on Hyper Mode, but I think we needed to heal more. Now, let's inflict vulnerable on this guy. Next attack will do double damage. Poison, I don't think will work, because they're mechanical technically, right? So... Ow. Alright, and now that one will be vulnerable to the Void Bullet. Perfect. I think we can basically just brute force this one. I don't know. Suddenly I'm questioning that. Physician, heal thyself. Okay, we're good. Echo repeats last gunmancy. Oh, that sounds pretty useful, actually. And I went through that a little too fast. Did Alyssa gain anything? Vigilance. She gained that before. That's not new. I don't think she'd gained anything. Chan. Echo. Okay, yeah. Repeats last gunmancy. Pretty self-explanatory. And I don't think Dave gained a level. Well, excuse me, good lord. Coughing for my outro. Before we enter the very scary facility where I'm sure some horrible nightmarish creature is going to be stalking us, we're going to call it an episode there, and we're going to save that for next time. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.